What is up, everybody? My name is Jack Billings, and I am the CEO and founder of Shed Knives. Today, I have with me the 2023 Shed Knives Atlas. This is a knife that no one has ever seen before, and it's in a box that no one has seen before. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box here. This is a new box for 2023 here. Pretty simple, nothing crazy with it, but it's much nicer than the boxes we've sold in the years before. So I do want to let you know this is just the blank here. We're going to go over the pre-production details of this blank here, and then there will be another video on the actual knife itself once it's completed, and then a video after that on testing the knife and how it performs. So let's go ahead and open this up. There it is, the 2023 Shed Knives Atlas. Let's take a second to admire that. Nice cleaver there. Very nice. Has that jimping on top, sharpening choil. Nice handle. Very nice. And on the box, as we can see, it says 100% USA made. So we will fold this up and set this to the side and then get into it. So let's get into it here. Alright, so the Atlas. What does that mean? What is the textbook definition of Atlas? Well, the Atlas, it's a bound collection of maps, usually several maps together inside of a book. So, I mean, I'm sure you're familiar with an atlas, just a bunch of different maps together, really. But why is it on a knife? Why? Why is the Atlas a knife? Well, we'll get into that in a second. The Atlas. I chose the Atlas because an atlas goes everywhere with you. It provides value, a path to a destination. It shows the lay of the land and provides information on how to conquer it, travel, explore, and venture to new destinations. And guess what, folks? The 2023 Atlas can do just that. So let's translate this into knife terms. The 2023 Atlas, it can go everywhere with you thanks to the Kydex sheath. Now, I don't have a Kydex sheath with this right now, but in the next video, I'll certainly have one. What I can tell you, though, is that the Kydex sheath looks similar to this point at the back here. I'll let you think on that one. But it's very nice. Comes up here around the G10, goes all the way down. Nice design to that. So, nice Kydex sheath. It can go with you wherever. Just like an atlas, it provides value. I mean, think about it. You gotta chop through something tough. Maybe it's wood, maybe it's bone, who knows. But if you gotta chop through something tough, cut through something, the Atlas provides value for that. It also helps you accomplish the task at hand and can be an aid in exploration. I mean, think about it. Just like an atlas, it's going to help you traverse the land. It's going to give you the layout. So, just like the atlas, it's going to help you traverse the land. It's going to help you get through the tough stuff. That is what the Shed Knives Atlas is about. So, for all our knife geeks and nerds out there, let's get into the details of this knife. Now, some of you may already know this steel just by looking at it in its natural state here. Well, it's CPM 154CM, better known as CPM 154. This is not 154CM by itself, meaning that there's a big difference between 154CM and CPM 154CM. CPM 154 is by Crucible Industries. They're out of New York. Alright, so Crucible, they make this steel. This is their steel, CPM. And the carbide structure in this is very uniform. If you look close here, you'll probably see how uniform it is. I mean, just a little bit. You can see, let's see here. if I can get this right, you can see the structure. Now, you can't see at a molecular structure, but even just on top, you can see how even everything is compared to other steels, where you might have dark spots, you might have light spots, whatever. I mean, there's a fingerprint there, but that has nothing to do with the steel. But if we look at it from a molecular standpoint, the carbides, or the carbon pieces in the metal, they are very even. They're spread out evenly. They're spaced evenly. Where 154 cm, you might have a thick spot of carbon over here and less of it right here, which makes the steel weaker, makes it, more prone to failure, really. So, knowing Shed Knives, that's not what we do here. We provide quality pieces. So, that's why I'm using CPM 154. Have a total length, and by the way, these numbers aren't going to be exact, just kind of rounding them here to make it easier for you guys. Total length is about 9.4 inches here. The blade is 4.6. The peak height is 2.4 inches here. The handle is roughly 4.7. The lanyard hole is a 1/2 inch. Same with the meat hook right up here. It's a 1/2 inch hole there. And the steel itself is 3/16 thick when finished. So it's a bit thicker now, but it'll be 3/16 once it's finished. For handle material, we're working with G10. We have a few different ones. Started out with Skewer Orange here. We have that. Then we have Tiffany Blue, Neon Yellow, OD Green, Coyote Tan, and Midnight Black. But what's it going to look like on the actual knife here? So I have a sample here. It's bolted here. Got some nice thick slabs of G10 here. And it'll just be bolted together just like that through these holes, which will be a little bit larger. So that pretty much sums up the knife. But let's get into the meat hook here. Why is that there? Well, after using it, you can hang it up. That's the main use here. You can just hang it up on a hook, on a nail, something like that. You can just hang it up. Really nice. It reduces the weight of the blade. This is not something I was concerned about, but it's something that it does. It reduces the weight a little bit. That's why you see them on a lot of other cleavers. It prevents the meat from sticking. So think about it. If you have a hole, some of your kitchen knives are going to have a lot of holes down here, similar to a cheese knife. Well, your meat, it's going to help keep it from sticking up top. I mean, it depends on how thick of a piece of meat you're cutting, and if you're cutting any meat at all. But if you are, oh, almost dropped that. But if you are, and going through a thick piece, that's going to help out just a little bit more than without having it. It's a sophisticated design. I mean, just look at it. It's stunning. It's simple, but it's sophisticated. I mean, just look at it. The jimping, the sharpening choil, how nice. Then you can also run a wooden or metal or metallic dowel through this here. That can help chop, help rock, so very helpful there. So that pretty much sums up the knife. Just one last thing here. Let's get into some notable mentions or notable features here. Have a unique shape at the back here compared to the 2022 models. Got a nice curve, and then there's a point, comes to a soft point back there with our 1/2 inch lanyard hole that we've seen since 2021. Then we have some nice jimping up top there. Put our thumb on, really grips quite well. My thumb's moving, but my glove is not. So, very nice. Sharpening choil there. You'll see this with the blade on it. It'll be halfway up there, so really helpful there. So, anyways, that is the 2023 Shed Knives Atlas. Stay tuned for more information, more videos, and more content. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit that like button down below. If you want to see more in the future, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.